Good morning. Today I will teach you a very interesting and instructive story which has been taken from Roots book of Standard 7th, and this story has been written by a French story writer. His name is G.D. Maupassant. Yes, it's written as Maupassant, but it's pronounced as Maupassant. So normally we see that Maupassant exposes the evils of the society in his stories, and he also wants to teach some lessons through his stories. Fine, in this story you will see that we should not be suspicious by nature. The story is related with narrator's own experience when he visited Picardy, which is situated in France, in hunting season. There he falls prey of his own suspicious nature. So sometimes it happens that we think that something bad will happen, and we are so much surrounded with this negative feeling that really something bad happens with us. So this story very beautifully teaches the readers that we should not keep assuming and predicting the things. Rather, we should leave the result to God, because He is the one who knows what will happen next. So we should not worry for that. We should think positive in our life. So let's start the summary of the story. The story opens on a chateau. What is chateau? Chateau is a large French house. Author and his friends gathered together for hunting season. So in 19th century we see that in French society hunting was very common, and the people used to dress up in red those days and keep hunting dogs. So the author wanted to enjoy this season, so he get together with his friend in this season. His friends were fond of practical jokes. What is practical jokes? Simply befooling others. Okay, here we see that his writer's friends were practical jokers. So writer becomes suspicious that his friends are up to something. तो इस तरह हम देखते हैं कि नरेटर जो हैं उनके दिमाग में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट पहले से ही रहता है कि ये जो मेरे फ्रेंड्स हैं, जो प्रैक्टिकल जोकर हैं, आज कोई ना कोई मेरे साथ भी ट्रिक करेंगे और मैं भी इनका शिकार बनूंगा. तो इस तरह से ये उनके एक्टिविटीज़, उनका जो बोलने का तरीका है, जो वो फ्लैटर कर रहे थे या जो इनकी तारीफ कर रहे थे, सब पे नज़र रखे हुए थे. तो हिज फ्रेंड्स वार्म वेलकम, फ्लैटरी एंड escort to his bedroom. These all created conflict and suspicion in the narrator's mind. So finally the hour for bedtime arrives. His friends call to him good night. Narrator enters the room with a candle and thinks that his friends are spying on him. He looks all around but saw nothing. An idea comes to his mind. His candles may suddenly go out and leave him in darkness. So he searched for all the candles and lighted them in his room. Now he examines the room, checks the windows, the shutters, the curtains, and placed a chair in the middle of the room. He sat on the solid armchair and did not dare to go to bed. Finally, he realizes that he is wasting his time and nothing such is going to happen, and he should go to bed. But the bed also looked very suspicious. Then he checked curtain. It seemed very secure. Then he thought a precaution to observe. He drew all the mattress from the bed, followed by the sheet and rest of the bedcloth. Dragging all the object, into middle of the room, he made his bed all over again. So since he was feeling sleepy also, he was very much exhausted, and he thought that he should sleep now. Finally he went to sleep. Before sleeping, he extinguished all the candles and fell fast asleep. Suddenly he was awakened by a start by a heavy body tumbling down right on top of him, also sensing a burning liquid on his face, neck and chest. A dreadful noise as if a sideboard laden with plates and dishes had fallen down almost deafened him. He tried to move but felt a face, nose and whiskers. With all his strength, he struck a blow at him but received many slaps, which made him jump out of the soaked sheet. He rushed into the corridor in his night shirt. It was broad daylight. His friends came running to him. To his surprise, he found a dismayed valet lying on his improvised bed. While bringing his morning cup of tea, the valet had tripped over the unexpected bed in the middle of the floor and fallen on his stomach, spilling his breakfast over his face. Valet here means manservant. So due to the bed that the narrator designed in the middle of the room and darkness, valet falls on him and spills all morning cup of tea and breakfast on him. So in this way we see that the narrator had taken so many precautions by closing the shutter, darkening the room and making his bed in the middle of the room. And these precautions had brought about the practical joke he was avoiding. So in this way we see that all his friends started laughing. He had become the real victim of his suspicion. So इस तरह से हम देखते हैं कि इस स्टोरी के जो नरेटर हैं वो खुद अपने सस्पिशियस नेचर के शिकार बन जाते हैं. जो भी उन्होंने प्रिकॉशन लिया, लाइक मैट्रेस को खींच करके उन्होंने जो बेड क्रिएट किया अपने रूम के बीच में, सुबह में अटेंडेंट जो आता है, सर्वेंट जो आता है, वो उसी बेड में फंसता है और ब्रेकफास्ट टी के साथ इनके ऊपर गिर जाता है और ये हॉरिफाइड होकर के बाहर निकलते हैं. क्योंकि रूम बिल्कुल डार्क था, इन्होंने विंडोज़ एंड डोर्स को बंद कर रखा था. बाहर निकल के देखते हैं कि ये क्या है, दिन हो गया होता है. और इस तरह से जितने भी इनके फ्रेंड्स हैं वो इस सिचुएशन को देख करके सब लोग वहाँ इकट्ठा हो जाते हैं और ये मजाक का कारण बन जाते हैं. सो इन दिस वे वी सी दैट द बेड created by the narrator in the middle of the room really proved to be an uncomfortable bed for him.